Hello, Diecast family. Let's take a look at some new super treasure hunts. First up, we have the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. This was one when I seen it came out, I knew I was gonna have to have it. And let's go ahead and crack that open. You see, congrats. We're celebrating 25 years of treasure hunts, and you just found one. I didn't just find it, but I just cracked it open. And man, does it look awesome in the gold. Love it in the gold, love it in the jegs, and love it with all the racing stickers on it. Knew I wanted it for the super collection. I don't ever see it going down in price. That's the only reason I pick up some of these supers is because they're kind of like an investment. They don't really go down in price, so they don't really go up either. Ever since I've been collecting, you can get the Silverado. Well, maybe when I started, you might have been able to get it for $75 to $125. But right now, you can still get it for $150, $175. There's only a couple supers that have really went up over $200. For some reason, which one is it? The S2000 or something in burgundy. That thing is over $200. And then the burgundy Datsun wagon, you'd be lucky if you could get that for $250. I think the 55 Chevy Gasser might be $200. But besides that, the new ones that are coming out are all selling for like $100 at least, which I think is pretty damn high for a $1 car. Of course, I never get lucky enough to ever find one of these. SRT on the hood, I like that. Got 25 and TH on the side. So I think this came out in 2020. I do have several new 2021s to look at. But since we were checking this one out, I thought I'd bring out the Mustang. Treasure Hunt in gold. I think this is new for 2021. Sorry, I don't have like the case number, what case they came from. I don't go after a whole bunch of supers, but the Mustang, I got a good deal on it. I was already picking up a super off the same seller, which was his Porsche, which I'll show next. But I got somewhere to display my supers at now, in a Hot Wheels display case. I bought one just for supers. So if I fill it up with 50 supers that are loose, that will be pretty freaking awesome. But don't even have it half filled up right now. I don't have a whole lot of loose supers. When I seen this Golf one came out, I had to have it. Absolutely had to. There's a bunch of RLC Golf releases that I already know I will never have in my collection. But I could not resist having this. Definitely will try and get every single super that's released in the Golf racing livery. There's a Ford GT came out in 2020. I'm going to have to get it. I think this came out in 2018 or 19. And this one is kind of, you don't see a whole lot. It's kind of a pretty underrated super. When they came out, you could pick them up pretty darn cheap. But I think if they came out with 4, 5, 6 supers that were all in this golf color with the golf racing livery actually on it, because they do have a couple releases like the Corvette release that's this color, and a couple others that don't have the golfing racing livery on them. So I'll definitely collect every super that has a golfing racing livery. I have to get the Ford GT. I'm just going to have to suck it up and pay whatever they're going for on eBay. Doubt I'd be able to find it at a flea market or something. Almost never see supers at flea markets. But man, them two golf look awesome. And this one, that was just like the absolute perfect. I couldn't believe they made it a super when they made it a super, but now I'm really happy I have it in the collection. And I got a couple new supers in the mail that I purchased loose. In the HKS racing livery super treasure hunt. Thought it looked really awesome. Had to have it. HKS is a racing livery I collect. I don't collect all of them, but I do collect quite a few different racing liveries, and this is definitely one of them. Just looks awesome in this paint scheme. Just for shits and giggles, I pulled out the ID Skyline, which looks absolutely amazing. HKS. So wish I could find these IDs in the store. Be a lot cheaper than going to eBay. But I tell you what, this one looks better than the Super. You get lens, or you get headlight and tail light detail, and tampos on every side. So full detail. The only thing the Super Treasure Hunt Honda is missing is a tail lights. Of course, all Super Treasure Hunts are Spectroflame. But I tell you what, the paint on that ID is really damn close to being Spectroflame. So the ID definitely wins with the tail light. And it's $6.99. Of course, this is 99 cents or 94 cents if you're lucky enough to find it at Walmart. But I'll be lucky to even find the regular variation of this at Walmart. So, and the next one is one I had to pick up loose. And this one's kind of like an investment, even though it probably will never leave my collection. But it's a Datsun 510 as a Super Treasure Hunt. You know people are going to go absolutely nuts over this. Cool paint scheme, beautiful paint job, cool set of rail riders. I like the bronze look. Very, very happy to add that Super to the collection. And this one is only going to go up in price. Something tells me you'll probably never see it less than 150 carded. And probably within a couple years, it's going to be over $200. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Carded, this will be over $200 within a year and a half, 2.5 years. Then 3-4 years, it's probably going to max out at around $240, $250. You'll see people asking more. You'll see a couple sell for a little less, but seems like once a Super Treasure Hunt maxes out on its price, that's where it stays. I've been wanting to get the Golf 4 GT since it came out. When it came out, they were selling for $125, $150. They've never come down in price. They're still selling for that much. This, when it came out, you probably couldn't have touched it for under $125. Now you might be able to pick it up for $75. So it actually came down. Sometimes the hype is what makes them expensive, and after the hype kind of dwindles down a little bit, then so does price of the die cast. This one, I think it might come down in price. Right now, sitting at 100 or 125, but it hasn't really hit the shelves yet. So as soon as it hits the shelves, the price on it, I bet, will drop down to about 75. But treasure hunts, super treasure hunts, I don't mind having them loose because they don't really lose much value. Just like an RLC piece. It doesn't lose a whole lot of value being loose because so many collectors, I think, of them collect them, they don't care. So I do have a new RLC piece here. Hotwheels Golf 2017 Ford Raptor. I'm not sure. I've had this one sitting here for a while. I'm not sure what they're selling for. But awesome, awesome golf box. Just the box itself is freaking so awesome. But I messed up by not picking up the RLC golf racing liveries when they came out before. When I should have. So this is number 2875, 2,875 out of 10,000. So only 10,000 of these made. I'm not going to take it off the base right now, but I am going to get that rubber band off. It's not good to have a rubber band on your die-cast, people. It will ruin the paint. So die-cast fam, even if you're a carded collector, think about that. Eventually, that rubber band is going to ruin the paint. It's going to peel the paint right off of it. So it does have an opening hood. Tons of detail under the hood, but nothing painted. Awesome detail on the interior. Center console, steering wheel, seats, two-toned. But when the original 3 or 4 tailgate folds down, that's freaking awesome. Nice click up, nice detailed exhaust. Awesome rims and real riders. Awesome front detail. But when the original, like 3 or 4 castings came out that were in the Golf, they all sell for $400, $500, $600, $750 right now. They sell for crazy money. Absolutely insane. It probably costs you $2,000 to complete the set of them now. When I started collecting, they all sold for $75, maybe $100 for the RLC. Which one was the most expensive? The Camaro, maybe? I don't know. Not that I see this one ever getting up to that much. I think this one probably around $250 is going to max out. Just like the 55 gasser. Something tells me that's going to max out around $250, $350. But you never know. 5, 10 years down the road, I mean, it's crazy what some of the older RLC releases go for. Absolutely insane. So I'm happy to add that to the RLC collection. Probably will get displayed. I am trying to complete all the Raptors. I got the 2 RLC release Raptors. I think there's a Melon I need to get that's new for this year. So that's all I got to show you today. I wanted to show you a bunch of supers. Let me know what you think. Let me know which one was your favorite. Mine is still probably the Golf Porsche. Even though that Raptor's pretty awesome. At 5'10". 5-10 years from now, I think this is going to be a pretty sought after super treasure hunt. So definitely hit that subscribe button, leave comments, and have an awesome day.